Okay. The numbers look good. The bitrate looks good. Not dropping any frames. So fingers crossed. Alright. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be hopping back into Mass Effect for kind of a shorter stream. Just going to try to finish Noveria, and then if I have any time left, just make some progress maybe on befriending my crew. Oh, right, yeah, it was, sick people. That was the last thing I was doing, right? Before I just ran out of time last time I played.
Yes?
I think I already talked to you, right? How can I help these people? I don't remember.
The cure for these people.
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters.
The quarantine labs?
Look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our process.
The matter of following our process. Yes. I like this guy. Alright. So the quarantine lab. Cool.
Talk to you later.
Let's go to the quarantine lab.
Do something.
Let's hope you can do something. I'm Shepard. Of course I can do something. I am the Shepard. I think the quarantine lab's over here, right? Isn't it through here? Or is this how I came in here? No, no. This is just a random room for storing crap. Good to know. To quarantine and barracks. Okay. God, Shepard runs weird. I know I've said that before. But, like, he really runs weird. Like, I go for runs whenever I have the chance, and I feel like I run better than him. And I am definitely no Shepard. Good lord, I am no Shepard. So I hope in the next Mass Effect game, provided it sees the light of day, that they work on that.
I told you to leave.
Alright, alright.
What?
Tell me about the Rachni. Did I talk to you last time? I do not remember.
About the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead.
Okay, yeah, I guess I did talk to you.
A bad decision.
I was talking a lot to Mothi and I believe Sayla last time, so and maybe Sky Commander? So I don't actually remember who I talked to in the game.
I used to have nightmares like this.
Alright. Yeah, let's go this way. I hope... Oh, I need authorization. Didn't I used to just be able to hack this? Damn it. Alright. He won't let me through there, right?
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
Alright, so I guess I gotta deal with the infestation first. Alright. Luckily, it's a short elevator ride. Hey, I got a viewer. Welcome to the stream, viewer. It's been a few days since I've been able to actually successfully stream. So, yeah, it's nice to have somebody in there. I tried to stream yesterday, but Phasmophobia was not liking... My computer was not liking running Phasmophobia and managing my stream. So that didn't work out. And my computer was not liking playing the game and using OBS at the same time so much that it also wouldn't record. Like, the recording didn't really work. So, like, yeah, that sucks. Alright, easy decryption.
Watchdog protocol is active.
Alright. I think this aggroes everybody on me, doesn't it? We'll find out. Only one way to know. That is a yes. Alright, overload. Well, I need the XP anyway. Gotta level up. Any humans in here? Well, probably. Is Noveria a human, like, experiment world? Or is it a council world? Oh, I don't remember. Oh. Oh. Poor baby. Alright. Oh, I missed. Oh, that was terrible shooting on my part. Lift him up, please. Thank you. I think that was a dick shot to kill, and I'm very happy about that. Can you please throw these Movos? Oh, he threw one of them. You probably pushed the dust on the other. Alright, warp this one. Oh! Ow. He just crumpled. He tried to say goodbye and he choked. Tried to walk away and he crumpled. I really like this gun. They literally don't stand a chance against it. That works. Alright, I think I saw some other red dots behind me. So let's go take them out because I don't want to miss out on experience. Because this is actually a fresh playthrough. I'm not used to starting out at like level 1. I'm used to starting out with the like being max level already. Yeah. Sorry guards, I hope I'm not getting renegade points for this. I mean, you were doing shady shit. You were bringing back the Rachni. Colony would not Colony. The Citadel would totally not have been okay with that. Oh. Alright. You guys aren't afraid of me, are you?
No, don't touch me.
I didn't touch you.
No.
Alright. Calm down, people. Alright, my Elcor buddy won't be afraid of me.
Nervously, I will keep my head down.
Oh, that's my buddy right there. I gotta get a screenshot with him. Oh, yeah, look at us. Two badasses. Just two unfettered badasses. I am a big Elcor fan. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now, no idea if I'll even be able to download that screenshot, so I might have to screen grab it from the VOD. But luckily, I have a perfect framing of it right there. The Xbox app has not been nice to me as of late. Pat, if you're watching this in the future, have you had any issues with the Xbox app downloading screenshots? Because, yeah, I'm getting a lot of the, like, sad face icon whenever I go in to even view one of my screenshots, which it registers that it's there, and then I click on it, and I get that sad face icon like it can't find it, but it is there because I'm seeing the thumbnail able to be selected. And then, of course, if I download it, I'm downloading some kind of gobbledygook gibberish. So, like, yeah, the Xbox app has not been reliable for me lately to get the screenshots that I get, or that I take, which is a bummer. Alright, I don't know why you put the guns away, because I'm just pulling them right back out. Ooh, Polonium 6. Is that better than what I already have? It might be. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm sticking with the Thunder, I think, is my main weapon. Polonium 5. So Polonium 6 is better. I'm all about better. What's the other thing I got? Rail Extension 5. 23% damage boost. Or 26% damage boost. Let me think about that. I'm torn. I think I prefer less damage. Uh-oh. Freaking Windows 11. Alright. Nah, I'm gonna go for more damage. Yeah. Never seen really the point of the combat scanners. They don't really feel like they actually serve any kind of concrete purpose. Like, not really. Yeah, let's equip the Firestorm. Could be handy in a pinch. Do I have anything better from a hammerhead standpoint? Nah, I'll just keep the hammerhead rounds. I like that extra damage force on a shotgun. I like that. Alright, only other thing I saw was armor. Energized Weave 5. So shield recovery and hardening. I think shield recovery is super important. Because the sooner you get your shields back, the sooner you're not losing health. So let's see if I have anything better than 5. Ooh, energized weave. 6. So better hardening, better shield recovery. Although what's exoskeleton do? Smash damage. Nah, I'm fine. Damage protection, that's good, but I'm fine. Alright, I'm good with what I picked. Energized Weave 6. As for everyone else, I think they're fine for now. Let's do it. Alright, I think through that door is, I think it's Liara's mom who's got it going on. Or one of these two doors is Liara's mom who's got it going on. Oh yeah, definitely this room. Definitely this room. I was right. Okay. So what's through the other door? Stuff. The other path I could have taken. The road not taken. It happens. Don't always take every road. Nice. Katana's a good shotgun. I don't actually remember if I had a favorite shotgun in Mass Effect 1. Though right now the Thunder is kind of taking the cake for my favorite weapon. Warp. Yeah, it's not a full auto, but you know what? That's kind of one of the things I really like about it. When I pull the trigger, it's with intent. I could have sworn there was another dude that popped up out of the ground somewhere. Alright, just one dude, huh? Oh, no. More normal people. Wow, terrible shooting on my part. Missed every shot. There we go. Alright, I'm here to save you. Hey, man. How you doing? You'll float too. Oh, those were dick shots. That poor guy. You'll float too. Alright, I can't go into the quarantine lab yet. I guess I have to deal with Benezia first. Alright. Cool beans. I guess I got my access to this room by killing everybody. I didn't get any renegade points, so that's always good. Oof. The fact that you run out of run speed, or run stamina, I feel like that's just lame. He's an N7, I've said it before. I'll say it some more. It's just lame. It's a big lame. I could run further. That shouldn't happen. Alright, let's just make a nice little save-a-rooney. Because you never know what's going to happen. And the biotic commandos can surprise you. Their biotics are real good.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother.
You don't know me.
There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair.
You don't know what I've done.
Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Hey, it's Mathana. How are you doing, Mothi? It's funny that you pop into stream right then, because as she was talking, I had the exact... I was thinking about you, because I was thinking like, oh, nobody's really watching my stream right now. I'm going to turn off the subtitles because Mothy's not here. And I kind of hate having the subtitles on. But then the moment I'm like, I should do that once I have the chance, then you pop in. All right, I'll leave them on for you though. Like, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be moved by sympathy, Benezia. Liara's here because she's a badass. Well, it's just like, you know, you're the reason I turned on the subtitles. Like, I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Yeah, no, that's not why Liara's here.
Liara's here
She's part of my
because she
team.
wants to be,
She's a
not because
badass.
I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Like, your daughter's with me. Like, I may not have brought her to sway you, but your daughter's with me, man. And you're gonna send an Asari commando unit after us? How's your day going? Missed you much the last few days. Hope you've been good. I've been busy. I don't know, but I haven't been good, but I've been busy. Like yesterday, I was really excited to stream Phasmo, and I was really bummed when that didn't work out. You know, it's proof that, like, whenever I say, like, people never believe me when I'm like, oh yeah, my computer can't handle streaming, recording on OBS, and running the game. So that's why I don't do PC gaming. People are always like, oh, you have to be exaggerating. You know, computers can run anything nowadays. It's like, no, that's not true. Like, it's not true at all. Like, I know my computer. So yeah, like, it just further proves that I can't do PC gaming, and I'm very okay with that because I don't really even like PC gaming. But I did have a lot of fun with Phasmo. Unfortunately, the recording didn't even turn out well because my computer doesn't like running the game and using OBS at all. So the recording was basically a bust. But I had an absolute blast. We went for like 4.5 hours of ghost hunting, and I think I was smiling through the whole thing. Like, it was one of the... I wish it had been recorded, and I wish I could have streamed it. I had, like... It was the highlight of my week, was those, like, 5 hours I was gaming with my buddy yesterday. We had a lot of fun. But the 2 days before that, I couldn't stream because my neighborhood was just too loud. I wanted to stream both of those days, but my mic would have picked up all the noise that my neighborhood was making. So yeah, I'm just popping in today for like a little bit of a short stream. Honestly, it's just optimization. I have a mid-end PC from 2021 that can stream, record, and play whatever. It's really not just optimization. I have physical hardware limitations. Like, it's literally not always just about optimization. Like, I know my hardware. Like, it's I got a very budget gaming PC in 2019. And like, it's great at doing one thing at a time. It's just not good at doing multiple things at a time. Like, it's there's no optimization I could do that would change the reality of the fact that, like, it wouldn't have enough RAM to be able to run everything. It would the graphics card only has so much capability. The processor has only so much capability. Like, no, like, it's, in my case, it's not just optimization.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
No, I'm not going to play on PC for recordings. I'm just not going to. I already didn't want to. And yesterday just kind of reaffirmed that. So, like, that's not even a thing. No, my computer's not bloated at all. My desktop is a little ugly, but that's just because I keep dragging thumbnails onto my desktop. And I just keep forgetting to delete them after I've uploaded the YouTube video. But that's literally just like a few megabytes. Like, that's, no, my PC's not bloated. Oh, that was an easy first wave. These ones can get you, though, with their stream quality's unmatched. I didn't read that first part. Well, thanks that my stream quality's unmatched. That makes me happy. Well, a lot of those Microsoft services, though, are kind of important ones that I need running in the background. Like, I agree with you that they're shitty, but they're also, some of them are kind of essential. So. Pity I used my singularity. That would have really come in handy here. Nice. Overkill. Oh, Geth! I thought they were all, oh, I was worried for like 1 second. Thought they were all Asari. Wow. My gun is so powerful now. Now playing on normal difficulty with my, I don't have telemetry sending my data to Microsoft. Ugh. I have all of that disabled. I always disable those settings whenever I get a computer. Because I don't care about telemetry reporting to anybody. So like any settings where it's like, we can report these, we can monitor these numbers for you. It's like, no, I'm good. Something was trying to do that to me earlier. I don't remember what it was. But no, you haven't actually seen my my computer's like actual running, like its inner workings. Like trust me, I really don't have it sending really anything to Microsoft. Like you only got to look at my OBS. My OBS might be cluttered, yeah, but my PC is not. I'm telling you right now, it's not. It's optimized about as good as it can be. But I'm good with it. Again, I don't like PC gaming. I hate gaming on my PC. I've said this before. I like consoles doing the heavy lifting for the actual gaming. Like, I despise PC gaming.
This is not over.
Look into the Chris Titus Ultimate Windows tool whenever you can. I always use that tool with Windows every install. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like this I'm not gonna tweak Windows on this. Windows 11, I already barely got it to run as it is. I'm not messing with settings.
I will not betray him.
Oh no, what I was saying earlier. So I was playing on normal difficulty because even on normal difficulty the game can be somewhat difficult at times when you're a low level. But now that I'm leveling up and I have better weapons, ooh, normal difficulty is ooh, it's showing it's normal. No, I know you're just trying to help. Like it's just like, no, I've explored those avenues, and you know what? I have a system that works. Like I don't want to tweak the settings, and like the moment I start changing settings is the moment that everything stops working, and I just like that it works. Like, I'm just happy that it works. Like, you know what? Yeah, like, if it works. Like, you have no idea how happy I am that it works. I was so nervous yesterday after, like, tweaking around settings to get the, to record the, PC gaming, setup. Like, I had to change around a few things, and I was so nervous that it would somehow screw up things I've been using for years. Because it's such a pain. It's such a pain sometimes.
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
I think I have a solution for Phasmo in the future. In fact, I know I do. So I just picked it up on Xbox this morning. So, yeah, I'll just play it on. It has crossplay. I googled just like after the stream yesterday when I saw the recording was bust. After I did the recording gameplay session yesterday, I googled crossplay once I noticed that the recording was even crap. And it does have crossplay, so I just immediately popped onto the Xbox store and bought it. So as long as I'm playing it from my console, that'll be fine. So yeah, I've solved that problem.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
But yeah, that was a good recording, man. I'm so sad. It was 5 hours of smiles, 5 hours of laughing. Pat had some cool chatters that popped into his stream, and I was talking to them through his like microphone. Hey, I got a new follow. Does this unit have a soul? Sedalan? I apologize for that pronunciation. Sedalan. welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. I don't know, Sedalin, if you were on YouTube or Twitch, but I really appreciate the follow. It means a lot. Because I use the same alert for both YouTube and Twitch, so I don't have one that differentiates. All right.
So you could turn on me again.
Yes, but it would not be my.
But yeah, the stream was great, Mothy. With the recording was
People
great.
are
The
not
gameplay
themselves
session
for
yesterday
us.
was great. You would have loved it.
To idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship.
His ship.
It is a dreadnought.
It's just a ship.
incredible size,
It's
and
not
its
like it's a
power is
living sentient being
extraordinary.
that's a billion years old. Like, it's just a ship. We'll smash it. Where'd he get it?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species.
I mean,
The
far more or
longer you
just
stay
more?
aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve.
Marina
He sent
Sirtis
me here to
voice
find the
acts the hell out of
location
this.
the new relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Have they added any new cursed items since the monkey paw? I don't believe they have. Nothing I've noticed. But we don't find that many cursed items, to be honest.
How does something that big go missing?
Like, usually we find the monkey paw, occasionally we'll find a Ouija board. But if there is a new one, I haven't found it. Of course, I don't read the patch notes on Phasmo. I usually just hop in and I try to discover. Go on high difficulty runs. What, in Phasmo?
It is difficult to find any object in interstellar space.
Me and Pat love playing it, but we aren't exactly what you'd call, like, the best Phasmo players. Like, we have fun doing it, but, like, ooh, going on the high difficulty runs, ooh, we would probably never win. You find cursed items faster. Okay. Yeah, we tend to play on amateur, and even then, we, like, lose half the time, but we're always having fun while we're doing it.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago.
It's fun. It's a good time. Although we did pretty good yesterday. Like, we probably solved the vast majority of the ghost hunts. We only died in a handful. Yeah. We did pretty solid. But we were playing on amateur.
It is difficult to find any cold.
Sadly, we couldn't get another person, so we only had just me and him. We were hoping to get a couple other people. A couple of people from the gaming Discord that the Patman's trying to get up and running. But they were both busy.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy.
Man,
They
poor
discovered
Rachni, by the way.
relay.
I love the Rachni.
The
They're such a
Rachni
cool
can share
species.
memories across generations.
Like, they're
Queens
interesting.
inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay.
I like that they took a species like that, and they somehow made them very emotional, which I think is really, really cool.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Wow. Hey, the Patman! Send help. Are you having a rough day at work, buddy? This is like my one day off this week, so this is my one good day where I could send help. It'll take me like 9 hours to get there, but I'm on my way. Probably 10 hours with traffic and the way I drive, because I drive like an old man. So I used to mess with people because I had hacks and only used them to send the ghost. I usually control it to be the demon because it's so chaotic and getting reactions is so easy. And I used to have fun for hours doing that. It was so funny when shit goes down and they don't know what it is. I don't know if I would enjoy playing with somebody in Phasmo, Mothy, who was using hacks to, like, modify the hunt. I kind of like facing the ghosts as they are. I don't know if I would enjoy having fun with somebody who was pulling the strings. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Why does Sarah need the new relay?
He believes it will
Oh,
lead to
Mothy, by the way, how's the
I would tell
how's
you
the
more if
frame
I
rate
could, but
on
Saren did not
the
share
stream?
his
Like, how's it
counsel
running
with
right
me.
now?
I was merely a servant to his cause.
I was usually just getting reactions and acting like I was oblivious. Okay, well that's fun. That's fun. Frame rate's perfect. Nice. Thank you. I was nervous about that. I was worried that somehow maybe it wasn't Phasmo. There was part of me that was thinking this. Maybe it wasn't Phasmophobia. And maybe it was a complete coincidental timing that some setting got changed or something got completely screwed up. And it just happened to be while we were doing a different game on my PC. But no, it was definitely Phasmo. So, Pat, how's your day going? Oh, and Mati, I forgot to ask you. How's your day going also?
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
Like, my day's going okay. Like, it's not a bad day. I got to hang out with my mom earlier, which, you know, I enjoy doing. I brought a movie for us to watch. I got a nice run in this morning. I love running a few miles in the mornings. Makes me feel, just makes me feel good.
Do you know where you plan to go from there?
Got my grocery shopping out of the way for the week, and the prices weren't that bad. And it's both a good and bad thing. I went to check the electronics section where I was. I wanted to see if they had the Metroid Prime 4 amiibo out, because my buddy got his in the mail already. And they didn't have it, which is probably a good thing, because I didn't end up spending 30 bucks. But it's also a bad thing, because I wanted it.
Fight him!
Oh, poor Liara.
Always made me proud, Liara.
I really feel for Liara. Like, this is her mom. And her mom loved her.
Die.
Like, her mom really did love her daughter. She didn't want to do any of this. Oh. Day going well, came back from work, and dozed off. Nice. Off work, mercifully, at Winco now. Ah! I was gonna go to Winco this morning, and then I just couldn't muster the will to do it. But I've really been in the mood for some of those, like, cheese Winco bagels. I really like those. But yeah, I found myself just kind of not being in the mood to leave 10 minutes earlier than I was planning on leaving originally. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. That's where biotics can completely jack you up. Because I was just ragdolling and I just had to stand there while they were shooting me. If you get hit by a good biotic, you'll just die. Alright, Benezia, let's try this again. Let's damp your abilities. Wow. Alright. Now that I've leveled up and have better guns, ooh.
Have to stop him, Shepard.
Maybe I do need to raise the difficulty a smidge. Jesus. I think I'm going to raise the difficulty at least a tiny bit. Gotta love that bulk section. Yeah, that is true. I haven't been to Winco, though, in a minute. Oh, man. I used to go to Winco all the time. I don't think I've been since, like 2021. Like, I think it's been a few years. But I love their bagels. Like, that's like my favorite thing. I always go to their bakery section to grab a couple of their bagels. They got a good bulk section. And they also get pretty solid sales. The only thing I really hate about them is that you can't use credit cards. That sucks. I don't like that.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we
Yeah,
can...
I'm going to save you, Benezia.
He is still in my mind.
You're my future mother-in-law.
I'm not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
It's always... I've always thought it was so twisted that they do that with Liara's mom. Where she has that beautiful moment with her daughter if you bring Liara with you. And then as she's falling, she's basically confirming that her entire religious beliefs are all a lie. Because it's like, oh my god, they lied to us. There's nothing. It's like, oh my god. Did Liara need to hear that? Oh my god. Maybe it was mean of Shepard to bring Liara. Like, ooh. Ooh. Alright, hang on. Let me check something really quick. Alright, I don't have any more charm I can spend, so hopefully I can save the Rachni Queen. If I can't, that'll be a huge goddamn bummer. Let me tell you. Alright, Alright, let's increase my weapon damage a little bit more. Oh, let's get myself immunity. That probably would have kept me alive before. There we go. Alright. Difficulty settings, options. Let's raise that just a smidge. Oh, nope, nope. There we go. Gameplay. Veteran. Definitely not hardcore or insanity. Let's try veteran. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, you're not done ruining Asari philosophical beliefs by a long shot. I mean, I just always felt really bad for Benezia right in that moment. Because she at least had the comfort of like, you know, I'll see you again, you know, Liara, in the next place. And then as she's dying, like, wait a minute. Everything that I was told was going to happen is not happening. What the hell? Oh. Like as she's choking on her own blood and shit. I could have said blood and stuff, but no, like blood and shit. Like her feces somehow mixed with her blood. I'm sure. You know, it would have been more messed up for Liara if the Rachni Queen had revived Benezia's corpse to puppet talk to us. I'm a little sad they actually didn't do that because that would have given another like excuse to use Marina Sirtis and they would have just put an extra filter over her. I would have loved to have heard Marina Sirtis say some of the Arachnite Queen's lines. My children sing! Is Turtle Tommy Shelby confirmed? Turtle Tommy Shelby. Scrub it away.
This voice serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I mean, our musics are colorless because we are a very crappy soulless species. I'm sorry. Your species, though, they sing and they're beautiful.
Musics? What?
Got to appeal to them.
Your way of communicating is strange, flat.
Yeah, linguistic communication.
The air.
It's lame.
When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silent.
Well, Shepard is bold because he's just turning his back to this zombie. Like, what if she just stabbed him in the brain right now? Like, he's not immortal, in spite of what he might think. Are you controlling the Asari? Like, I think it's pretty obvious. That feels like a dumb question, but let's ask it, because Shepard is Shepard.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence.
Ooh, that's
and
dark.
Their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Like, I really feel for the Rachni. They are victims in this whole situation. They didn't ask for any of this. Basically, she got aliened in the sense that her egg was floating through space. And then a corporation found it and started messing with the genome. And it's just, like, I feel for her. Like, she's unlike the aliens, though, the xenomorphs, she's like a fully sentient, intelligent, like, sapient, emotional species. Whereas the aliens, the xenomorphs, are pure instinct. They are literal, like, primal creatures.
I don't understand.
So, you know, can't feel bad for
Why
them.
are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs.
Almost reminds me a little bit of Ender's Game, actually.
Are comfortable with
How the enemy that they're fighting turns out they're actually not so bad after all.
No one sings to them. Fear.
That's kind of like the Rachni. You look at them and you think like, oh my god, monster's trying to kill me.
A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Hey, I was left in a closet until I was 16. What are you saying? Liara. Liara, what the hell? I resemble that remark.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us?
What will I sing?
Are we
Probably
to fade
Metallica's
away once
Thunderstruck. Oh, no. Metallica's Nothing Else Matters. What was I
Those
thinking?
tanks are filled with
Yeah,
If she
Nothing
gets
Else
out of
Matters is
hand,
my favorite
they
song.
dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This
although,
is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
In her case,
companions here.
I feel like Motorhead is probably a better
You have
choice.
the power to free
I
us.
feel like Motorhead, God Was Never on Your Side is probably a better song to sing for her. Like, especially given what's happened to her and her species. Like, yeah, let's just say it right now. I've heard of Ender's Game. What's that again? Ender's Game was a book series released decades and decades ago. Science fiction book series. Following basically children trained to fight, like trained to strategically fight like future wars with an alien race that's been threatening the human race. So a bunch of kids are basically recruited into a special program to teach them how to be leaders, like future leaders. And it's a really interesting book series. Like, I actually really love that book series. It's fantastic. They made a movie a few years ago with Harrison Ford and Asa Butterfield. The movie was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't phenomenal, but it wasn't bad. But the books, oh, I love those books. I grew up with those books. Yeah. They're really cool books, I think. So what are your plans if I don't kill you, Rachni Queen? Can I have your name also? Do you have names? Because calling you Rachni Queen just feels so impersonal.
If I let you
I'll call
live,
you Bob.
would you attack
So Bob,
our races again?
what do you do if I keep you alive?
I do not know what happened in the war.
Yeah, the war
We
happened before she
only
was
heard
born.
Discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
I like the options right there. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill you, or you die here. It's like, that's so Batman. Like, you die right here. All right, Bob.
Are you a survivor from the
Yeah.
war? A clone?
We
What
do
are
not
you?
know.
What are you, Bob?
We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Well, I am Paragon Shepherd, and I won't kill you. Your species, what happened was before you even existed, and your species has been, like, you guys have paid the price for the Rachni War. Whatever went on back then, I know that it wasn't the Rachni's fault, that the Reapers are responsible for what happened with the Rachni. But Shepard doesn't know that. But also, they've paid their price. So, like, you know, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to give you a chance to make more babies, Bob.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew.
Damn right.
We will remember.
God was
We
never
will sing
on
of
your side.
forgiveness to our children.
Good song. No, not a good song. Great song. Yeah, you want me to sing to you? I'll sing that. That's been in my head a lot lately. It's a great song. Also, Metallica's Nothing Else Matters. Oh, look at that nod. He even gives a little Batman squint. That Batman squint basically said, don't fucking make me regret this. Alright, do I have enough Paragon now? I still can't max out my charm. I think I need to get it past that last bar. Like, not all the way up, but I think I need to get it half, like, fill up that last half of the bar I'm on. I think. And that should unlock the last 2 to be purchasable. Alright, that door's locked. Liara, oh, there's your mom's corpse. Liara, do you need to talk?
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
That's fair. That's fair. And photo mode. Gotta remember this special moment. Oh, Benezia. I really do feel for you, Benezia. It almost looks like she's looking at my butt. She's not dead. She's just checking out my butt because I just farted. Bye, Benezia. I really am sorry. I didn't want to do that. Like, I know the story. I know it's not her fault. I know that she's a victim. And I really feel for her. All right, let's silence the songs of her bastard children. It was her request. Put them down. Put them down hard. Respect for the dead. You gotta respect the dead. You gotta respect the dead, because you know you don't want to tempt fate. You know, Shaun of the Dead could happen any day now. Like don't tempt fate. Don't piss them off. Da 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 da. Ooh. Da 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 da. Ooh. Oh, this guy. This effing guy right here. Okay. Hang on. I think I am going to temporarily disable subtitles. Because I don't want the subtitles to potentially mess up, you know, just random screenshots that might happen. To Yaroslav Tartakovsky.
Are you here to secure the situation?
I mean, define secure. I am here on behalf of Bob. You know Bob, right? Bob? Big Bug? Big Bug Bob?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I mean, I do understand. But you did this. Like, so you're okay with this? You're okay with me just pushing the button?
You let these things out?
Authorization code 6 Semper
I'm
Tyrannis?
only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
No, you don't find egg. Egg find you. Well, that egg was old. It probably had gone bad, but you know what? You did the right thing because now the species is gonna live again. But you also did the wrong thing because carnage. So it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag.
1,000-year-old
Bob says
egg
thank you though
hatch.
for life.
Yes, very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen.
Of course it's a
After
queen.
She lays eggs, they move her to
Just like in
different
Ender's
nations.
Game.
They're thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about a male? Obviously they reproduce asexually, Shepard. Catch up.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
Yeah, it destroyed their
This is exactly the wrong thing.
their natural upbringing.
I am thinking that without a queen,
The harmony
Rachni
that their
do not
species had been
develop
dependent on for
properly.
generations.
Mine is shaping theirs. These Rachni are
It's actually an
controlled.
important part of their development. the Rachni queens actually impart knowledge upon their children so their children actually know how to function. Without that, they're just rabid animals. Like they're literally rabid animals.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No.
Do you recommend
I'm
playing
sorry,
Andromeda?
but this will
I
not
do,
work.
but most
These
people would
Rachni
disagree
are
with me.
beyond saving.
I think the Patman might
It's a
disagree
sad
with me.
thing, but they must be
I really
utilized.
enjoyed Andromeda. Is it a good Mass Effect game?
That the neutron purge
No.
must be set off.
Is it a good sci-fi game? Yeah. Like, it's a good sci-fi game. I had fun with it. I thought it had great gameplay. I thought the weapons were fun. I thought the powers were fun. If you actually like swapped around the powers, it could be really dynamic and interesting. If you just stuck with the same ones over and over again, like, I don't know. Like, I had fun with the game. I did like a number of the characters. I think it didn't live up to the original trilogy, but I thought it was a good game. Like, I really did. Neutron Purge.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
Is that a sequel to Jimmy Neutron?
Neutron radiation kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
And from the Patman, Andromeda is a fine game. It just doesn't live up to its name. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I just said. Like, it was a good game. Like, it really was. It was a good game. It was a fun to play game. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But yeah, it 100% just doesn't live up to Mass Effect, to the standard that the original trilogy set. Andromeda just does not reach those heights. It doesn't. But it's a fun experience by itself if you can just accept the fact that it's not Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Like, so yeah, it's really subjective on whether or not you wanted to get it, Mothi, but like, I really thought it was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. If you wanted to, I don't know when the next time I'm going to play Andromeda is, Mothi, but I do have, I did play the whole thing on recording and I think stream back in the day. If you wanted to check that out. Like, it's on my YouTube somewhere. I'm pretty sure I probably said a lot of my opinions about it way back then. I feel like I would have. And I probably didn't pull any punches. I feel like I criticized while also saying the things I liked.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch
Yeah,
up
don't worry. You're going to live forever, buddy. So we got all the time in the world.
I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes?
Alright, I just want to check this room to make sure there's lootables, because I think there was something. Oh no, guess there wasn't anything. Alright.
I am feeling not so well.
You're not feeling well? I'm very sorry to hear that, man. Don't worry, we're going to get you back to my ship. We're going to get you taken care of. You are going to live to be a grandfather of 90 plus years old. You are going to be fine. This is not the end of your story, Yaroslav Tartakovsky. You are a champion. Look in my eyes. Yaroslav, look in my eyes. You are a champion. You are a hero, Yaroslav. You are going to continue your life. You are going to continue your journey forever.
How do we set off the purge?
I promise you will
Army
never
controls are
die.
nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Liara this.
Oh no! Oh, what? What? They just rewrote time. He's supposed to live forever. No, that guy. This is Yaroslav, but I made a promise. I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise that he would never die. And then he immediately died. Alright, I got the thing. Gonna play the Horde Once You Dead with my cousin. Oh, nice. Very nice. Happy Monday. Hey, oh, Agent Coulson. How are you doing today, Agent Coulson? Happy Monday to you as well. Hopefully you're having a good one. How's your day going? Alright, Mira. No good loot in here? It's a missed opportunity.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Man, poor Yaroslav. I told him he was gonna live forever. I'm really sad about that. Like, that surprised me right there. Like, I really thought I was gonna carry him out of there, and then we were gonna become best friends on the Normandy. Like, we were gonna have dinner conversations, like, over, like, battle tactics, and we were gonna discuss the moral philosophy of the Rachni. And then just immediately, right out of the gate, he's just... didn't see it coming. I had no idea. No idea. Pretty solid. We got our first snowfall. Though people forget how to drive the first day it snows. Yeah, no, where I live, Agent Coulson, people forget if it... Poor Yaroslav. Like, yeah, can we get an RIP to Yaroslav, everybody? Like, that poor guy. Like, that guy was a champion. I made him a promise, and unfortunately, I did not keep that promise, and I am so upset right now. I'm shocked. That was the biggest twist I've seen in years. Like, I thought he was going to make it. No, I live in California, in the U.S., and everyone here, if we get even, like, 1 millimeter of rain, everyone here forgets to drive. Yet alone snow. Like, they forget how to drive. They don't know how to do it. Where I live specifically, I don't remember the last time we got snow. I think 2019, we got a tiny bit of snow for 1 day. For 1 day. And the next day, there was no evidence that it had ever snowed. That makes me very sad because I adore the snow. I love the snow. And I get no snow here, really, ever. Alright, initiate the neutron purge. I don't need your information.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I love the mumble something code. It's like 476 Emperor Tyrannus. It's so stupid. I have the code. Code 1A 2B 3.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
That's not the code I just said.
Verified.
It's 1A 2B 3.
Execution in 120 seconds.
1A 2B 3. Such a weird destruct code on the Enterprise. You think they would have had a much more comprehensive destruct code? Alright there. Calm down, Rachni. Alright, they're doing more damage now that I've raised the difficulty, and they're taking more bullets, so that's a good thing. They were becoming a little too easy. I had to remedy that. Oh, that noise. Oh, their deaths are horrific. You don't really want a comprehensive destruct code because it's gonna be said quickly, but also, you also kind of do want a comprehensive destruct code, Agent Coulson, because what if somebody just like figures it out because it's super not complicated, and then they just activate the destruct? Like, you don't want somebody else activating your destruct and just wiping you out. There was an episode of a Stargate SG-1 that did that, where like the destruct code just kept getting activated, I think because it was too simple. Will they get voice authentication? You would hope they would have voice authentication, but this station didn't have it because Shepard's voice worked. So, and Shepard wasn't in the system. But it should have voice authentication, and it should have some kind of biometrics behind it too. You would think. Oh, yeah. Like, I was even about to say just now, if I get hit by one more goo shot, I'm gonna die. And then I got hit by one more goo shot. Dope. Alright, I gotta hear their screams again. Jesus. Alright, taking a step back. Overkill. Take out the big boys. Oh boy. I still think it's weird that they're born effectively kamikaze like babies. Alright, that Rachni was bugged. It was in the ground. And that's the one that killed me last time, too. Nice. Very nice. Wonder if they updated this so that you can actually see a bunch of Rachni down there. I always hoped they would update, like, you would look out these windows and down there and you would just see, like, a whole crapload of moving and wriggling. And I think it would be cool if it was just, like, implied that there were thousands of Rachni below your feet. But they didn't do that. Aww. Yaroslav. There's no hole in his chest. There's something fishy going on here. Are you alive? Are you faking it? Was that all theatrics? Was that theatricality and deception? For those uninitiated, powerful tools. But I am initiated. He's lying to me. My bullets are going right through him. My feet go through him. He's a hologram. Son of a bitch. Yaroslav's alive. It's confirmed, everybody. Yaroslav is alive. He's alive and he's out there somewhere. He faked his death just now. Son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. Yaroslav is alive. In fact, he's going to be the star of the Mass Effect TV show. You heard it here first, everybody. Mass Effect TV show that has now been confirmed to take place after the events of the Mass Effect trilogy and will tell its own story, is following Yaroslav on his journey through the galaxy. And it's going to be an epic adventure of love and life and a harrowing tale of sacrifice and daring adventure. The daring trials and tribulations of Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or whatever his last name was. Can I go back this way? No. Okay. Yeah, so I never cured all those sick people in the biolab. Oopsie doodles. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's not like if I skip a side quest, like other people won't take it on, right? It's fine. It's fine. Have you done all the loyalty missions? I have done all the loyalty missions before. Many times. There's no loyalty missions in Mass Effect 1. But, yeah, in Mass Effect 2, I've done them all before. And then what they kind of have passing is loyalty missions in 3. I've done all those.
Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
Loyalty missions are the reason why I think Mass Effect 2 is my favorite Mass Effect. Because it really gives you, like, comprehensive deep dives into almost every character. With the exception of, like, Jacob, where, like, you never really get anything for his character, and I think that's a bummer. But, not really. Like, his loyalty mission is interesting. It's very, oh, that story with all the kids that are always eating each other. Lord of the Flies. It's a very, like, Lord of the Flies story. Yeah. Yeah, the colony ship. Like, yeah, it's very Lord of the Flies, and it's like a memorable story, but it's also not the most engaging loyalty mission. But, like, a lot of the other ones, though, damn, they're good. They're good. What's your favorite loyalty mission, Agent Coulson? Out of curiosity.
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our
Grunt,
time.
of course. Grunt is good.
Right.
Grunt is pretty damn good.
Rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
I mean, it's hard to beat fighting a Thresher Maw on foot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I've said it before. I think Tallies is my. I'm torn between Tallies or Legions because I really like the Geth and I love Legion, but I think Tallies might be my favorite. Yeah, that's a tough one, but I think Tallies might be. Although I really do like Morden's because it's very emotional and personal.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Best celebration of puberty I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, that is Krogan puberty at its finest. You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Damn right. It's our job, our duty, and our responsibility to report everything we have to the council.
Patch him through, Joker.
Patch us
Setting
through.
up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
I did.
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Not my problem. That's what I want to say. Not my problem. That's a tomorrow problem. They won't. Like she promised. She gave me her word. Bob won't do that.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
Well, we'll be dead, so whatever. We'll never know. Again, that's a tomorrow problem. Like, we'll never know. Like, I gotta quote Thanos on this one. Like, you know, they'll never know. Because, you know, we won't be alive to tell them. Oh, by the way, we brought back the Rachni. It's like, yeah, no. They're not. They're just gonna be like, what are these bugs that are attacking us? This is crazy. Oh, right. I did a mission. Check the locker for free stuff. Yeah. Oh, Pat. I was so happy when I talked to Caden when I finally became captain of the ship. And this. I was so happy. Though they made them less sweaty. That makes me sad. So, hey, what do you think about the last mission there, Alenko? How do you think it went?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the council.
I mean, council's actually been pretty good to me. Honestly. Like, I wouldn't say they've stonewalled me. Like, they've provided me with intel. They are reacting appropriately to my crazy actions. Like, I just re-released the Rachni on the galaxy. Like, yeah, of course they're gonna have something to say about that. So, honestly, I think the council was pretty justified.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Other elves who flare up.
Blessed homoerotic sweaty talk. Yeah, no, like, whoever wrote that moment was definitely a fan of the first Top Gun. Like, definitely a fan of the first Top Gun. And had not yet seen the masterpiece, and I'm not even being sarcastic when I say that, the masterpiece that was the sequel. Because I didn't really even like the original Top Gun. But the sequel, holy crap. That's an amazing movie. That is an engaging, amazing film. Incredibly well made. The original, I never cared. Wasn't my thing. Hey, how are you doing, Caden? You alright?
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Yeah, how are all of your old buddies doing? Like, are they all retired with, like, families and, like, you know, mortgages?
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
But, like, we're humans. We never ask for help. Why would we bring in experts? We're stupid, stubborn people.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
So who were these experts?
Have to be aliens.
Was one of them named Jack?
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret.
Well, Jack was basically the 11 of Mass Effect. If anything, actually, I would say Stranger Things kind of probably stole 11 from Mass Effect by just ripping off Jack and just making her less Jack, but like kind of taking the origin premise. Like super powerful godlike being just kind of gets like effed up as a kid.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Turian mercenaries. Pfft. I like to call them paper people.
I'm sure Canadians did what they thought was best.
Doesn't really
It
work.
was best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
You know, I actually met Commander Vernus once. You know, he was kind of a rude guy, gotta say. Also, a lot of people don't know this. He took shrapnel to his crotch, like maybe 15 years ago, and he doesn't actually have anything down there. It's probably why he's always so grumpy. Poor Vernus.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got
Just a
his.
junkless Turian.
Like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
All right, well, it was nice talking to you, buddy.
We'll talk
You got to
another
keep
time.
up with talking to your crew. You got to keep up with it. It's very important. Oh, and I've not examined the sleeper pods. Get some free experience. Pity I didn't level up right there. It's always so funny to me when you level up just because you inspected, like, a window. And it's like, I feel stronger because I looked at this thing. I love stuff like that. Hey, Liara. How you doing? You want to talk about your dead mom?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother.
I'm Mr. Sensitivity,
She
by the
brought
way.
it on herself.
That was actually my nickname in N7 training. I maintain all Turians have duck wings. I mean, isn't it confirmed that they're corkscrewed and barbed? And I'm not just talking about ducks, because that is confirmed. But like Turians, aren't they also corkscrewed and barbed? Pretty sure.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother.
I am sorry. No
She
joke.
was your mother.
I am sorry, Liara, for what happened to you.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Well, you know, not to quote like some, half-ass Hallmark movie that probably sucks ass, but as long as you keep her in your heart, like, part of her will always be with you. I don't know if she'll actually be with you because she certainly seemed to think that there was nothing as she was dying, but I mean, I don't know. Crazy universe. Space ghosts. Why not? I fought a space ghost once on SR-338, I believe. Or was it Zeebs? Either way, I fought a space ghost before. So yeah, space ghosts. She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Oh, our D&D game. One day we'll get back to that, right? So the Papman right there is referring to he runs a Mass Effect D&D game that we've been playing for years now, on and off again, like years and years. Was that a pre-COVID game, Pat? Like, were we playing Mass Effect pre-COVID? Maybe not. That might not have been pre-COVID, but it's been years. But there's a lot of times where we go on stretches of like months will pass before we play a session because we just can't get everybody to play at the same time because we're all living lives and we're all grown people, with responsibilities and like Patman has kids, for example, and kid, and responsibilities, and I'm an adult with responsibilities, and the other people are adults with responsibilities, and we all like getting everybody at the same time to play a game. It's surprisingly difficult when you're all adults. It's so much easier when you're all kids. 2019. Okay, so it was pre-COVID. Okay. I couldn't remember when we started, but it was so long ago. All right, Liara, I know this might be a bad time because, your mom, but hey, who am I to say how coping with death works? Simba's dad died, spoiler alert, and within like 20 minutes, he had a couple of animals forcing him to sing that it's all fine, that life is fine. And he got over it. So you know what, Liara? You might get over it too. So tell me more about you, girl. Wink.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process.
Oh.
As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously.
So do
Your
I.
kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Trust me. Sign into any of our social medias for 5 minutes and you won't be able to take our species seriously. Like, just read a comment section on Reddit and you won't be able to take our species seriously. Turn on 13 nanoseconds of the news and you will not be able to take our species seriously. So, Liara, I get it. I effing get it. And we're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time.
Yeah, we're not 1,000 years old.
1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your
I
crew,
thought it was a
however,
weakness that you
I
die.
think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Damn right. Live fast, or live short. No. Die young, live fast. Yeah, there you go.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I mean, I really am trying. I'm trying to bring peace wherever I go. And unfortunately, just like Peacemaker, apparently it doesn't matter how many men, women, and children I kill to make that peace happen along the way. But I'm really trying not to. I'm really, really, really trying to be a paragon.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
I mean, not to, toot my own horn, but I did not only survive, it's not in the records, but there was a moment on Akuz where, there was like 300 dudes and I was just, I was sewing my arm back on because it had just been cut off and I literally had to fight them all off, and I did. And, it was a harrowing battle, lasted for hours, but yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I was kind of a hero on Akuz. I'm just saying.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is
my parents boning is what made me into the
Shepard.
man I am. It literally made these cell clusters that would form into me. So that is what made me the man that I am. Is that too literal? Maybe. I think she meant more metaphorically what made me. Like more in spirit what made me. But nah, I stand by that answer. That's what made me.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
No. I hate this option right here. You're an alien. So what? I'm an alien to her. Like, everybody, like, every species is an alien to every other species. So, like, that's the most small-minded thing anybody could say. Like, even if I was playing Renegade Shepard, that's a stupid thing to say. So, no. Ash is special. I wouldn't say she's special. I got a jet for now. Good luck with your future space wife. My future and forever space wife. There's I have a space wife and a farm wife from video games. Like I think only 2 games I've ever really like done the romance stuff, and every other video game I just kind of leave it. Like, but yeah, I've got a space wife and a farm wife. But yeah, I hope you have a good one, man. Hopefully you're not still at Winco, dealing with like long lines and like, you know, rude cashiers. So like, yeah, hopefully you're home and relaxing, having a good one. See ya next time, bud. Oh, dude, I had a lot of fun playing Phasmo, by the way. I had a blast. Ash's special, no, I'm gonna say it's not serious. Like, no, she and I are, I'm not gonna say we're friends, but we do work together, so we know each other.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought.
Neither am I.
But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I mean, okay, first off, Liara, your mom died about 25 minutes ago. Are you okay? I don't think this is the time or place. You are genuinely going through things right now. But yes, I am attracted to you.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time.
You were in my brain.
Two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Love doesn't make sense. Life doesn't make sense. Look at what's happening right now. You and I, like, flash back in time far enough, and if we had told our ancestors when we were still planet-bound to our individual planets, that one day our descendants would be on a flying metal tin can deep amongst the stars, the lights in the sky, you know, where the gods, you know, dance in their chariots, because, you know, that's what primitive people often think. You know, if we told them that we would be flying in a metal can amongst the stars with aliens, you know, talking about romance, like, I think they would have said we were crazy. But you know what? Yeah, that wouldn't make sense to them. And so life doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to. Love doesn't have to make sense, baby.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
That's romance. That's why it's fun. I'll protect you.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
You started it. There's an option for Shepard to just be a child. You started it. You want to finish it? No. I completely understand. Like, we will move at whatever pace you want to move. And if you don't want to move, because you literally just lost your mom today, and you're not supposed to make big life decisions after huge life events of that nature, I understand.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, Liara. I hope you have a lovely day. I am so sorry about your mom, by the way. Like, and also, yes, I am totally into you. Also sorry about your mom. Into you. Thinking about you.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me.
I agree.
Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies
Earth is boring
were
as hell.
teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
I agree with
the
that.
The Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
You have any regrets about anything that we've done? Or no, not what we've done. You have any regrets, though, about your career choice?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Like maybe you should have been an
Sometimes
archaeologist?
I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Alright. How do you know Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Oof. I get headaches all the time. Sadly, not because I have biotic superpowers, but, you know, I already have headaches, so I kind of wish I had the biotic superpowers as a result.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Yeah, the prototypes always have complications. You get, like, oof. It's sometimes good to wait until a version 2 of something comes out before getting the immediate release of something. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like a video game console sometimes. Like the first releases, the first batch that comes out. A lot of times those might be the ones that are more prone to flaws. And then the later batches that come out tend to have had those flaws worked out of them. Usually, so like, yeah, something like that.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects.
You just described how I feel every morning, afternoon, and evening. Do I have an L2? Thought I was an L3. Alright, well, I love talking to you, Dr. Chakwas. You have a great voice.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Like, she has a great voice. Alright, so I've talked to Caden, Liara, Chakwas. Let's go down here really quick and talk to the remainder of my crew. You know, I forgot to talk to Tally last time. I'm a big believer in talking to the crew. I may be skipping a lot of the dialogue options from random NPCs, but I don't think of the main crew as random NPCs. So, like, I like talking to the main crew. I love getting to know the main crew.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard.
Damn right.
I've never seen a drone
Wait until you
like
see the
this
SR2.
before.
It's better.
I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Yeah, normally they're not. No, this ship is a very special bridge between the Turians and the humans. So, you know, I wish we could take credit for this, and we know how to build them now, but we had help.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Tally Zora Vast Normandy. I can't wait for that. Well, so you're into ships, huh? Are you a ship fan? I'm a ship fan. My favorite ship is the Defiant. Second favorite ship might be the Ebon Hawk.
I had no idea.
I got a lot of spaceships from a lot of sci-fis that I love.
It comes with being
Normandy might be my third favorite
the
ship.
migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
Well, the SR2 Normandy. I really love the SR2.
We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
But that was 3 centuries ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted.
Yeah, the Quarians are cool.
But they work, mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
So tell me about these pilgrimages.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
I mean, that does sound dangerous, but also really fun and really cool. What if they just told you no? Like,
can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
oh, that's the same.
That doesn't happen often.
I swear that was
It's not
it
the
said
best
something
way
different.
To make a good
Okay.
impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about the Quarians, because I think they're a fascinating species.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet.
That would be essential in any kind of spacefaring civilization that that existed in space.
The bonds among my people
Everything
are
they did
strong.
would have to matter.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender.
They
many
couldn't
of
have
the
anybody
freedoms
farting
and
around.
liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Ah, their system of government. Just a random group of people
That's your government.
that make votes.
The
It's the best the
Conclave is our
most species
civilian
can
branch
seem to be able to come up with.
Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Ah, democracy.
So the ultimate power rests with elected
I love
officials.
democracy.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective
That was a
councils
Star Wars
for each
reference.
ship tend to set the rules that govern
love
our
the
daily
Republic.
lives. But
I
in
love
theory,
democracy.
We are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I mean, that's a fairly effective system of government. If they generally just, their votes work.
I want to know more about the
I mean,
gift.
they're more efficient than
I
us.
doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
I would love to know more, because we are currently in the middle of an AI uprising. Well, maybe not uprising. AI growth spurt.
Interesting.
And the Geth could be a good parallel.
Originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that was a mistake. Like, they didn't know.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds
Technicalities.
of the law, but we never did anything that was actually
We didn't
illegal.
technically break the rule.
The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems
Yeah,
were
effectively
designed
a
to
hive
work
mind.
in concert with other nearby Geth.
A little bit Borgy.
Basically, the more of them you have in
Little
the
bit.
group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it. I get it. Shepard doesn't get it. I get it.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know
I don't know if
is
my
that they get
microphone's picking that
smarter
up.
when they
Some
gather
people
large
just have to
numbers.
rev their engines.
As we built more and more Geth,
I'll never get it.
their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence.
Ooh, those
Am I
conversations
alive?
are cool
Why
when
am
you
I
just
here?
stumble upon them
What is my
in,
purpose? As you can imagine,
I think that's Mass
this
Effect
caused
2
me
you
to
stumble
panic
across
about my
those
people.
conversations. I think that was Mass Effect 2, or was that 3? I feel like it was 2. Because you really get to learn about the Geth hierarchy.
I don't see what's so bad about
And they
these
even say,
questions.
like, does this unit have a
The Geth
soul?
were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines. but
It's
it
great
won't
stuff.
satisfy essential
Like, if you're a
needs
sci-fi
of the
fan,
mind.
oh.
The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable.
You know,
the newly
what
sentient
she's
Geth
describing
would rebel
is
against
very
the
similar
situation.
to,
We knew they would
the
rise up
Kalon
against us.
from, the
The
Orville.
general order went out across all Quarian
This game is
control
insane.
systems to
It's so
permanently
chaotic,
deactivate
bro.
all Geth. The Geth
Chaotic
responded to this
is
order
fun
by
sometimes. It depends on when you're in the mood for a chaotic. Like I've enjoyed some chaotic games before. But sometimes you're just in the mood for a peaceful game, like a simple peaceful game. So like it really depends. But yeah, the Geth remind me very much of the Kalon from the Orville. And I feel like the Orville might have even drawn a little bit of inspiration from the Geth. Because their ultimate origin is very, very similar. Very similar. And then what even like leads to them diverging from their creators, very, very similar.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that
Talking
most of
about
the
a
Geth would still be little more than machines,
revolution.
incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Serves you right. Such a terrible thing to say. I mean, it really does sound... Is this the same dialogue option?
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted,
I mean, at that
they
point,
would
the
have wiped us
Quarians
out.
were kind of defending
They're a
themselves.
synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You have a point.
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
Yeah, I'm sure you and I will never have that many interactions with the Geth. It'll be fine. Like, we're not going to have any kind of dramatic, like, you know, trials involving the Geth or anything in the future. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
I should go.
See you later.
Adams. I believe Adams survives. Isn't he with the two people from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? The two, like the British and the Irish one?
Commander, good to see you.
So, personal question.
You've been with CSEC a while.
Shepard, you have to say something more than just personal
Well, not
question.
as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Alright, tell me your coolest story. Go.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit
This is a cool story.
disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
I mean, does that happen all the time in space? Like, I feel like organ harvesting would probably actually be pretty common in the galactic community.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
It's pretty common on Earth.
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. The station in a bit of a panic.
An L-Corps hacking people up. Oh, that's scary.
We first realized.
That's scary as hell.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Oh, they have 4. This is where you learn that they have 4.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone...
They got a
want
quad
Krogan
on them.
testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing probably means, like, doing the Batman thing and holding them over a ledge.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Oof. So disturbing. Like, he found a genuine monster in space.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ would
bastard.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we get to go after that son of a bitch. Forgot about that.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
I'm not going to agree or disagree because I wasn't there. But, like, ooh, I think he was right that all those hostages were already dead. Or were being consigned to a horrible fate. And blowing them up would have been a mercy.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I mean, that's a tough choice. Again, I would have had to have been there in the moment, but I'm a Paragon Shepherd, so I'm not going to say you're right. But I'm not going to say you're wrong because you're making some strong points.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's
well, have you been looking into it? Like, if you find him, I will bring us there right now.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr.
Well, maybe not right now, but
I sent out feelers
soon.
from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Well, give it to me.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Roger that. Alright, I got his... It's not a loyalty mission, but I technically got his loyalty mission for this. But it's not really a loyalty mission. Alright, I'm just going to go push a button really quick. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. Turning on my bedroom air conditioner because I've only got maybe like another like 20 or 30 minutes in me, and I would like it to actually be cold in there when I go in there. That would be nice. That'd be lovely because it's still hot.
So
at least I think it is.
We've got Saren on the run.
You're damn right we do. And when we got him more on the run. He's hiding scared.
It won't be long now. Saren's good. But I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
This is a cool story. Like, Rex is lucky, man. His fate could have been so different.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah. If it has no bearing on the specific instance, like, yeah, fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I mean, gotta make that money, right?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting.
It's an opportunity economy.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits.
Yeah.
That's when I saw
That's me. I'm a loot goblin. What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Smartest thing he ever did. Like, he got the bad vibe and he peaced out. If he hadn't, he probably would be dead.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Yeah, fair. I'm on your side.
Whose ship was it?
I'll always side with Rex.
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
You lucky son of a bitch.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, I haven't gotten his loyalty mission yet. Hopefully next time.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Is he?
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry, heard every word.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now.
I haven't punched the reporter yet, so
One of my sisters.
I still have a good reputation.
That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised.
Actually, haven't been back to the Citadel.
Be chatting up. What's her name? Tassoni?
What, Liara? Why, are you jealous?
Liara? Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics.
Playing the jealous card.
That's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Ugh. I hate when she calls them bug-eyed monsters. It's so racist. Ugh. Freaking Ashley. Like, I really want to try to defend Ashley because I know she gets better. But, ugh. It's just so offensive to all the beloved members of my team. Well, everyone but Caden, who's a human. But, like, ugh. Tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been
You're
close.
making it hard
Me
to
and my
want to
sisters
not
especially.
send you.
With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Send you to do the thing.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family
Yeah,
situation.
my entire family was murdered. I'm the sole survivor. Yeah, thanks for bringing back all those memories. Akuz. Oh, I'm reliving the tragedy right now.
Or lack thereof. Relax, Williams. I've dealt with it.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles? No problem. Dealing with the foot in my mouth? Not so good with that. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy.
I think I remember this story.
These worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Yeah, no means freaking no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, but one of those dams is much worse than the other.
Because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise.
Only a dozen light years.
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Kicked his ass. He had it coming.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital,
That was decent of her.
Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Like, I hate to say this, her sister sounds more interesting than she is. Like, that's interesting. Like, that she actually showed mercy to somebody who was effectively in that moment her enemy and empathized. Like, I can't see Ashley ever doing something like that.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Freaking Tennyson.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No, not a problem at all. I don't believe it, but you know, you do, and that's cool. Like, just don't force your beliefs on other people. I won't force my lack of belief on you. Like, as long as everybody just accepts that everyone has different opinions, as far as I'm concerned, believe whatever you want.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. It says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space
not weirded
and
out.
believe in a higher power. Jeez.
Like,
Hello, have you people
my
looked
instinct
out
is
the
usually
window?
I just want to
How can
heavily
you look
debate a
at this
person when they
galaxy
tell me
and
that
not
they're
believe
religious.
in something?
Like, but
I should get back to my duties.
no,
Didn't
I have
mean
no
to take
problem
so
with
much
it.
of your
Like,
time.
power to people. Like, if that's what gives them comfort, I say great. As long as they don't use it as an excuse to hurt others or treat others poorly. Like, yeah. As long as they're just looking for answers for themselves and religion happens to be the foil that they're using, I think religion's great. Good for you. Just respect that other people have different opinions. Like, other people believe in different religions, other people believe in no religion. And you know what? You can't force your beliefs on other people just because they disagree with you. I'm a big believer in that. I'm a huge believer in that. Like, that's almost my number one thing.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours.
Yeah, I'll preach sometimes.
You really should talk to Tisonia
Yeah, she's definitely hurting. I mean, holy crap.
We'll talk later.
Her mom literally just died.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
I'd be in pieces. I can only imagine how she is. Alright, I think I've talked to my entire crew, all the main crew. I think that's probably going to have to be the stream for me right now. Like, I only had a couple hours to really stream today anyway. So, yeah, a relatively shorter one, but not like too short. But I had a lot of fun. I got to talk to a few cool people. Mathana, the Pat Man, Coulson popped in for a couple of minutes. Yeah, it was a nice little relaxing, quiet stream. I liked it. I beat up Benezia, and I felt bad about it, but I finished Noveria, saved the Rachni Queen, and got to talk to my crew a little bit. So, yeah, see you later, man. I hope the rest of your day goes really smooth. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow and the next day are going to be really rough days at work, and I know for a fact I'm not going to be in the mood to stream when I get home. But I should be streaming on Thursday. Yeah, the day so not the next 2 days, but the day after that I should be streaming. I don't see why I wouldn't. So yeah, I will hopefully see you then, and if not, then I hope you have a good one. Live long and prosper, everybody. Which